Greetings from Manchester's town historian, here to talk about Cheney family philanthropy and influence on Manchester. On a grand scale, the Cheney mansions on the Great Lawn are icons of a historic lifestyle and an amazing sight to see. They are part of the Cheney Brothers National Historic Landmark District. The landmark designation is very special because it is only given to those districts that include many examples, contributing properties in the language of the nomination form, of a former time. In this case, mansions, silk mills, in our case, converted to apartments, schools, an opera house, employee housing, park-like expanses of lawn, a bathhouse, firehouses, and a 2.5-mile railroad. 15 or so mansions were designed by leading architects of the time, including Cheney family member Charles Adams Platt, who also designed for the Astors and Roosevelts. This sidewalk, where Cheney family members walked from their houses across the lawn to the Cheney office building, symbolizes the Cheney's connection to the community and their interest in caring for the community through extending loans to employees to buy houses, free night school for new Americans to learn English, donation of land to fledgling church groups, recognition of employee longevity, and educational lectures and musical entertainment at Cheney Hall. They lived right near the silk mills, unlike, say, Lowell, Mass., where the owners didn't live anywhere near the workers for several reasons, including unsettled labor relations. Beyond the landmark district in Manchester, there are reservoirs built by the Cheneys, both beautiful and practical and still in use after more than a century. The Cheneys also created the town's original gas and electric utilities. The 1896 probate court building, architect Hapgood and Hapgood, a downtown commercial building erected in 1899 of such splendid construction as to still be grand and in use today. The Cheneys built with quality, sparing no expense. Cheneys chose Career and Hastings as architects for Educational Square, built 1915, and still in use today as a 5th and 6th grade academy. Even the mills have architectural features beyond the utilitarian, features that create character and an artistic presentation. Manchester's Town Hall, Nathan Hale School, and Washington School were designed by Frank Cheney Farley. The downtown library is named in honor of philanthropist Mary Cheney. Our regional technical school is named in honor of educator Howell Cheney. Other Cheney gifts to the town include 55-acre Center Springs Park, 7-acre Girl Scout camp, Camp Marywood, the beloved Dancing Bear Fountain in Center Memorial Park, and the land for the park itself.
Those dancing bears of Manchester, given to us by the Cheney ancestors. Let's call them Flo and Sylvester. Flo because it's a drinking fountain. See, well, we'll get to that. Installed for the very first time back in 1909. It really doesn't seem so long ago.
The gift that gave the Historical Society its very center was the 1785 Cheney homestead and its 5-acre grounds, a gem and an enduring legacy of the past for public tours. The Cheneys had a natural affinity for the arts. In lean times, they had been supported financially by their brothers, John and Seth, who were skilled engravers. and Cheney's were deeply immersed in textile design in their silk business.
In the earliest days of the silk operation, employees came from nearby farms and towns to work in the mills. As manufacturing expanded, Cheney's began to recruit skilled textile workers from abroad. The recruiting booklet, The Miracle Workers, was printed in several languages. It's available on our website. It described the silk operation and the myriad benefits available to employees, such as clean and safe working conditions, pleasant ivy-covered mills in park-like surroundings, forced ventilation to pipe fresh air into the mills, employee housing, meals, and medical care. Personnel cards available online at the Yukon Library list nationalities: American, Armenian, Austrian, Canadian, French, Irish, German, Greek, Lithuanian, Jewish, Russian, Scottish, Syrian, Swedish. Cheney's encouraged immigration and the innovation that diverse employees brought to the mills. In the 1920s, Cheney's employed 4,700 workers, and Cheney Brothers was the largest silk manufacturer in the country. Cheney family members were entrepreneurs, business executives, inventors, abolitionists, artists, architects, authors, philanthropists, and influential citizens of the town and state. The Cheney family has a lot to be proud of in the town of Manchester, and the town is indebted to generations of the Cheney family whose generosity helps keep history alive. We thank you. To learn more, browse the reprints section of the Manchester Historical Society website.